Okay, this is a new kind of crazy. We just came back from a planet where we found these two kinos near the gate. Both were out of power and their databanks were full. One had this message at the beginning.
If you found this, it's because a solar flare interfered with gate travel. And I managed to send this kino back in time.
Seriously, both of these kinos are actually from the future. Different timelines that haven't even happened yet. How awesome is that?
The recording shows some of us going to the planet and then getting attacked by the most disgusting creatures you've ever seen in your life and dying. It's gross. They burrow into you and then they just come bursting out.
All right. Anyway, the thing is, apparently we all have a disease from the water that Colonel Young and I brought back from that ice planet. But in the future, we figured out that these creatures actually have some sort of healing properties.
So Colonel Young took a team through, including Lieutenant Scott here.
We were lucky as light out.
Yeah. And managed to capture a few of them before this whole solar flare thing happened.
You should really explain that whole thing.
You know what, actually, I have a better idea. Here, watch this.
A wormhole is essentially a shortcut through space-time that allows us to travel across great distances almost instantaneously. When a wormhole's trajectory passes too close to a star, however, a large enough solar flare can interfere with the time part of that equation, and in some cases, as shown here, it can actually cause the wormhole to loop back around to the same gate where it reconnects in either the past or the future.
That is mind-boggling.
Really? Seems simple enough to me.
So, anyway, TJ is working with the Venom right now and will hopefully be able to come up with some kind of cure before anybody gets too sick.
Dr. Volker and Chloe are already not feeling well.
All I can say is thank you to future Scott for sacrificing yourself to try to save us.
Well, it was nothing for me. Apparently, future me died pretty horribly, so I guess I have future me to thank too.
Fact is, a lot of us are starting to wonder if things are ever going to settle down around here. I mean, before all this happened, I thought that I was going to die of boredom. Now a day without facing imminent death would be nice.
Amen to that. Hey guys, what's going on?
Watching that episode of South Park.
Again, what is this, like the 50th time you've seen this thing?
Layers, man. Each time you watch it, you get a little something more.
Okay, well, it's gonna have to wait. It is time for your workout. Oh. All right, Colonel Young wants everybody in good physical condition. The better shape you are, better shape we all are.
I make it a habit to only run when I'm being chased.
Well, one of these planets we gate to, you just might get the chance. Mapped out a quarter-mile loop, 8 laps gets you 2 miles, and that's standard distance for military testing. There's a certain time you have to beat, graduate basic training.
What time is that?
Depends on your age. For me, it's 21 minutes.
2 miles in 21 minutes? There's no way you can do that.
Well, actually, I can do it a lot faster than that.
Oh, that's so weird because a protein bar says you can't.
Ooh. Okay, you know you're pretty much just giving that thing away, right?
Well, prove it, hotshot.
Okay, all right, Park, you time me. You're the only one I can trust in here.
Aw. Okay, ready?
Yeah.
And go!
That's disgusting.
Stupid. Just shut up and do your job, and up with your stupid ideas.
Knock, knock. Hey, you all right? Is Rush giving you a hard time? You want me to Bust them up, boy.
And then, down this corridor, we have what we like to call the Apple Core.
Please don't call it that.
What? Apple Core?
It's called the control interface. What? It's where we come to interface with the ship's controls. It's what the ancients named the room.
Well, it's boring.
You're boring.
Guys,
Lisa, what's this?
you mean the Apple Core?
Oh, for God's sake. We're scientists. We apply the principles of reasoning to the observation and investigation of natural phenomena in order to formulate hypotheses and draw conclusions. Let's be serious, people. Volker, back me up here. What do you call this?
The APL-CR unit.
APL...
CR,
Apple Core?
pretty much.
Okay. I think this is recording. Yeah, anyway, this is a video diary of my time here on Destiny. It may prove useful to whoever follows in our footsteps decades, maybe hundreds of years from now. But I'm hoping it won't come to that, and that instead, someday, I'll actually be able to share these memories with friends and family back home. So I'm telling myself that I'm not just doing this for posterity. I'm doing this for my parents and my brothers and especially my boyfriend, Gary. Gary, our relationship has had some rough patches. I've made mistakes, but I guess that's a part of being human. The important thing is we worked out our problems, and now our relationship is stronger than ever. And knowing that has given me strength here and allowed me to... Hang on. Okay. Pause. Hey, I thought you were on duty tonight.
I got off early.
Anyway, here's hoping that someday in the not too distant future, I'll be home watching this video diary with all of you.
So, Airman Kelly, like I said, this is for a documentary I'm doing about life on Destiny.
Okay.
And this is your first time aboard.
Yeah.
And using the communication stones.
Yeah, first time. How does that thing stay in the air?
Oh, anti-gravity. So I'm curious. While Chloe's back on Earth, just walking around in your body, you know, how does that make you feel? Because I can tell you for the first time that I used the stones, it creeped me out, you know?
Yeah, well, we volunteer to do this, so.
Really? What made you volunteer?
I don't know. You're all stuck out here. You deserve a chance to go home. See the people you love.
But what do you get out of it?
A chance to see what it's like on an ancient ship across the universe, for one.
It doesn't make you wonder, though, like what Chloe's doing right now? I mean, back on Earth. Don't get me wrong. She would never do anything, you know, weird while she's in, you know.
Yeah. We signed permission forms.
Oh. What do they say?
Something like, I hereby give consent for the temporary use of my body, blah, 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 for, personal stuff.
Stuff. Like what? Like, does it say?
No, but folks are visiting their husbands and wives or boyfriends and girlfriends. I mean, that's kind of the point, right?
And that doesn't bother you?
Look, hey, man, privacy sort of goes out the window both ways. I had a shower this morning in this body.
Yeah, right.
Thank you for showing me how they work.
Yeah, no problem. The form, though. What does the form say?
I acknowledge that the death of a person on either side of the connection may result in the death of the other.
Yeah, nobody really knows if that's actually the way it would... anyway, Is there anything you can or can't do? I mean, like while you're here?
I'm supposed to be careful.
Oh, that's good.
And not do anything that might impact negatively on relationships between personnel on the ship.
The fragile balance.
Yeah. Too bad, you are kind of cute.
I couldn't possibly. We're like friend.
Don't sweat it, kid. Can I go now?
Yeah, sure. Sorry. Thank you for your time.